welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I have my makeup bag here. Today I am going to a bridal expo. I don't know if any of you guys have been to one of those, but I decided that I would film a get ready with me because I want to look nice for that. So if you guys are interested in following along, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for following along. Okay, so the first thing that I do to get ready, I'm gonna put in a little disclaimer here, guys. I am not a makeup expert. I am self-taught. A lot of the stuff I get at drugstores and on Amazon, so I get really like small, affordable things. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is this Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. I just put this on before I put any of my foundation on. Not really sure how well it works, but I want to try it anyway. So I have some discoloration, I have some dryness, get a lot of T-zone acne, like bumps all over my forehead and nose, so I'm gonna really prime my face well. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my, I think it's Kashima. I use this for my foundation.
I got this off Amazon.
I don't really know how good they work. They work well for me. I know people like to use these really nice brushes and stuff, but these work for me. They're affordable too. So I just take foundation and I put it on the brush itself, and I kind of just like put it on my skin, and then if I need more, which I usually do, I go back in. But I'm gonna blend this. I'm not sure if it's because I'm fair or I just naturally have it, but I get a lot of discoloration under my eyes and I get red pigmentation like all over my skin, even though I don't get like a ton of breakouts, but I get like little zits like all over my mouth and chin. So this Bridal Expo, comment down below if you guys have ever gone to one of these, or if any of you guys are married or, you know, going through the process of getting married. But I'm not gonna lie, I tend to be a little skeptical of things when I get text messages saying that I win prizes and everything, because as you guys know, a lot of times those end up being scams. But I got a text message. So I went to a bridal show back before coronavirus really like started, in the beginning of March, like right before everything started. I went to this bridal show with a friend of mine, and you go to bridal shows just to talk to like vendors and kind of get an idea of what you want for your wedding. And I went, and I guess because when you go there, obviously you have to sign up to go. They only have a limited amount of people that they can fit at their venue. Apparently I won, I guess, a prize, and that's why they're doing this Bridal Expo today. But I received a text message saying from a person that ran the bridal show that I won a honeymoon to an all-inclusive adults-only resort in either Mexico, the Bahamas, or can't remember off the top of my head. It's a Wyndham Viva resort. Either of these three places. Then it's also, you can either win 2 flutes, like champagne flutes that are customized and engraved with like your names and like your wedding date and everything, or you can win like a framed photo, like a framed wedding photo. And we were thinking about doing that instead, because Chris and I, we're not really big drinkers. We like to try stuff, but we're not really big drinkers, so for us it would be kind of a waste to have champagne flutes when we don't really drink often. Plus we have so many glasses in our cabinet, I don't think we have room for one more. Our drawers are gonna like explode. And I believe the last one was $200 towards wedding bands off this one online store, which I will insert the link below or insert the shop down below. So it's a really good opportunity. I'm not sure if we're gonna end up using the honeymoon package as an actual honeymoon, or if we're just gonna do it as like a pre-honeymoon trip and then plan what we actually want for our honeymoon. That's kind of what Chris is leaning towards, because he wants to make our honeymoon something a little more unique for us, something catered more to what we like. We're pretty excited. I mean, we're kind of winging it and going along with it to see you know, what they're gonna give us, what they're offering. So the next thing that I do is I put on this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer.
Once again, got it off Amazon.
It kind of conceals a little more of the discoloration under my eyes. I watch a lot of makeup tutorials online. I don't know if I do this the way you're supposed to, but it works for me. But I wanted to kind of go into further detail about this bridal registry. So we had two options for honeymoon choices. Basically, the first option is a 3 days, 2 night all-inclusive hotel accommodations for two, and your choice of either the Bahamas, Mexico, or the Dominican Republic at the Wyndham Viva Resort, where all of our meals, beverages, non-motorized beach activities, and nightly entertainment are included. So it's all-inclusive. And they also have a US getaway, but for us, we would rather go somewhere more tropical anyway, so that was an easy pick for us. And like we said, we're not even sure if we're gonna use it as an actual honeymoon or if we're gonna just use it like a pre-honeymoon or just as another couples trip. Then they said your second gift is a VIP gift card from JBL Jewelry, an online jewelry company. It's a gift card for 2 wedding bands. You can also get personalized laser engraving on your ring since we have the VIP gift card, which is pretty cool. And then like I said, the last gift was either the 2 personalized champagne flutes or the 14x22 photo canvas enlargement of your favorite wedding photo. I think we're both a little skeptical. I think there's going to be always a bit of skepticism when you go to things like this, but for the most part, I'm pretty excited. I'm just taking my beauty blender.
I actually like using this dry.
I've noticed when I wet my beauty blender, it doesn't really blend as well for me.
This could not come at a better opportunity anyway.
I don't know about you guys, but everything going on in the world is just, it's crazy. It's just so sad. Hearing about so many, I know a lot of people don't care about celebrities and everything, and others just really do. But I keep hearing about all these celebrities on shows that I grew up watching.
I'm kind of a nerd, so for me, like, I liked Glee growing up. Like, I watched the entire series.
For me, hearing about Naya Rivera, her tragic loss, and the fact that she saved her son before she drowned was just, it's been making me like an emotional wreck because I just feel so bad for the family, and you know, it's just such a tragedy. So many sad events going on. Like every time you see the news, it's always something sad and just depressing, and you can't watch it too much because like it just affects your mental state. So for me, like I know it's good to stay informed and you know to be well aware, but like I can't focus too much on news anymore because it just gets too sad for me. It just affects me. The next thing that I do is I use the Kiko Milano Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour. Once again, got it off Amazon. I take it and I put it, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. You can see that a little bit. Put it like there. Do the same on this side. And then I put it up here. Put it up here on my forehead down. And I do it on this side as well. Okay, and then I try to do a little contour on my nose, but this thing is like huge, so sometimes it kind of goes in a different spot than I aim for it to go. And now that I look kind of crazy, I look a little cray right now, I am going to get another brush, but I take this little like flat brush, looks like this, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Doing makeup sometimes is like an arm workout. Kind of like that this gives me like a golden hue because I am not tan. I am like the whitest person I've ever seen. I'm like the color of
cow's milk.
Okay, seems pretty blended, but just to be on the safe side, and I do this often just because I am so pale and this is so dark for me, but I usually go in and I put a little more concealer like under here just to kind of blend in the contour. I don't know if many people do that. I do it just to blend it in a little bit more too, so I'm just gonna a little more down here. I don't want to put a lot. There have been times where I put too much. I'm gonna put a little more of this concealer underneath my eyes because I can still see the bags. So I'm gonna blend this bag out really quick. So now, very quickly, I am going to put some Avon Ideal Luminous blush, and then I'm gonna put the Wet n Wild highlighting powder on my cheekbones here, on my nose. I do like a little extra dot here on my forehead and even on my chin and on my lip.
Let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can wait.
The next thing we are going to do is my eyebrows. I use this Milani Brunette Stay Put Brow Color.
Once again, got it off Amazon.
And I always do my eyebrows first before I do my actual eyeshadow. The first thing we're gonna do is I normally like brush my hairs a little bit just because my hair moves all the time in my eyebrows. So I normally outline and fill as I go.
Us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the
And I take really long time to do my eyebrows, so I am going to speed up this process.
you and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Like, look at that. It already looks so much different from that.
Like it actually looks like I have eyebrows.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
And I know that this looks harsh, but trust me, it looks better once I have the eyeshadow on, guys. But the only other thing I do once I'm done actually doing my eyebrows is I put NYX's Control Freak Eyebrow Gel in. It's just to keep the hairs in place because, like I said, my hair and my eyebrows constantly moving all over the place. So I'm going to apply that. Chris finds it really weird that I put glue in my eyebrows, but I like that my hairs don't move all over the place once I do my eyebrows or fill them in. And the next thing we are going to do is eyeshadow. So I use the e.l.f. Shadow Brown Liner Palette. I use all neutrals when I do my eyes. I just don't really like colors on my eyes. I'm more like, I like the browns and the creams and the white. It just looks better on my eyes anyway. But the first thing I do, let me zoom in on my eyes a little bit so you can see, is none of the colors are labeled, but starting out with my crease, I use this color here in my crease. So we're going to do that. I like it looking kind of dark. Notice that my eyebrow no longer looks as harsh now because I have some eyeshadow to kind of balance it out on my eyelid. I don't know what it is with my eyes, but always one eye shows the color a little bit stronger. So I always have to go back and fill it in a little bit more to make them even. Or I just darken both a little bit more. And it's always this eye that doesn't show as much as this one when it comes to putting it in my crease. And do a little bit more because, like I said, it's a little bit lighter than the other eye. So next I'm gonna take this color here, put it like on my eyelid itself, put it in the corner there. Then I am going to take this color here, this one here that I'm like almost out of, and I'm gonna put that like next to it, like in the middle. And then I'm going to take this with this brush again. I'm gonna take this dark brown, this cocoa brown, and I'm gonna put it like kind of like a smoke eye. I'm gonna put it like here, and then I'm gonna take this little brush that comes with the palette, and I'm gonna do under my waterline here.
Are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it when life throws lemons. Just
The last thing I do as far as eyeshadow goes on my eyes is I take this simple CoverGirl white eyeshadow, because I didn't have any white left, is I take it and I put it like here in the inner corner of my eye, and then I put it underneath my eyebrow. So I do that on both sides. The one thing I really need is a new brush for this palette, because they give you like the cheapest little brushes for these small little palettes that top just always comes off on me. The white just makes my eyes pop a little bit more and kind of completes the look. So gonna fill that in. And then I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger. It's not gonna be noticeable, but I'm gonna put a little, as much as I can. In the corners of my eye to give it like a little bit of sparkle. And sometimes I'll even go in with the edge of the brush and I'll do it, because sometimes that even works better. Allergies are killing me. Okay, so this is the completed eyeshadow, but the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to, off camera, put on mascara and eyeliner, and then I'll show you guys the completed look. While I am waiting for my hair straightener to heat up a little bit more, because that's the last thing I do to get ready to straighten my hair. But I wanted to show you guys, since the last time you guys saw me, I had just finished my eyeshadow. So on top of putting on my mascara and my eyeliner, I also put on this NYX matte finish mini matte. It's a setting spray. So I put this on before I put on my eyeliner, but now I am going to finish up this get ready with me by straightening up my hair.
just let me know when I will be. Just call me. Whoa, say the word. Just let me know when I will be. Just call me.